Thank you for buying this 19303 showcase from Fixture Displays. These are all the components. We're going to show you step-by-step instructions how to put this together. If you have a large table like this, you can lay them out like this. There are 4 small panels and 4 large panels. They would form 2 towers or 2 legs to support the glass top. And then these are the four panels for the glass showcase. You have 2 LED fixtures, supports, and wiring, hardware, corner pieces, the centerpiece. To begin assembly, we're going to insert all the cams. The cams has an arrow. The arrow should face the open hole on the edge. You see that arrow right there. We're going to start putting all the cams in there. And there are times you might need to adjust the cams using a screwdriver, just wiggle it a little bit to remove the gap between 2 wood panels. Sometimes that's necessary, sometimes it's not. It is only when necessary when the gap is a little too large than desirable. You should see literally no gap. We're now going to flip the panels to have the embedded nuts showing up. Then we're going to fasten all the metal dowels onto the embedded screws. You can use a light-duty power drill to do so, and you do not have to over tighten, just enough, just all the thread go in there, and you don't have to go any further. If you fasten it too much, too deep, it may create problems in assembly. Once we have all the dowel pins in, we're going to connect the short panel to the large panels. Match up all the hole positions. Sometimes it will take a little patience. And then you see there's no gap. That's when you would start to turn the cams to lock. If there's any gap, you want to wiggle the cams so that there's no room whatsoever. Then you can turn that clockwise to fasten. You do not have to over tighten, just a light turn, make sure it's snug, and that's all you need to do. Once we have the 3 sides together, we're going to close the top panel. The turning of these nuts are a little harder because you have to reach inside, and you're going to need a flashlight to see the inside of the towers. The other tower, we're going to put wiring in as shown, and now we have 2 towers. We're going to put on the 2 legs or 2 towers onto the bottom side of the centerpiece. And there are pre-drilled holes in there. We're going to fasten the cams, the metal dowels again. If you have any questions after watching this video, feel free to contact us. Our email address is cs.charliesam@fixuredisplays.com. You can also text message us 630-296-4190. I encourage you to browse fixuredisplays.com for other products and services we have to offer. Lining up all 6 can be a little challenging. If you have another person to help, that would be better. And once we have, again, worked out the gaps, we're going to turn the cams clockwise to fasten. The other tower is exactly the same way. Just be mindful of the wiring. Don't catch the wiring. And the wiring goes right here. Make sure you follow this orientation. And you're going to push the plastic switch and then insert the wire. Then you're going to release. It will lock the wire in. Likewise, we're going to do the same on the other wire. Later in the video, we have another set of wire going there, and you want to make sure the red connects to red, black connects to black. These are adjustable levelers. can screw that all the way down or higher and just make sure it's consistent. Now with help of another person, you want to set that on the floor level. We're now going to feed the tube wiring through the metal fixture. Down to the tube. You're going to bend that so they can enter that hole and then push so that the wire can come out from the bottom. Then we're going to close the end like that. Make sure you pull all the wire redundancy out and they go down to meet the connector. There are 3 screws to fasten, and then you can drop that cover to cover the screws. Likewise, we're going to do the same on the other side. Three screws and drop the cover. You want to identify the orientation and make sure the illuminating side face toward your products. And then you use 1 screw to set that orientation properly. Now we're going to feed the screw through the wood panel and fasten the handle. I hope you enjoyed this video and this video helped you put it together with no issue. Now you can release the top portion and the feed screw through the bottom of the frame into the corner pieces. The corner pieces are going to be used to hold the glass panels. Please like us, consider subscribe, and leave a good seller feedback along with the product review. Now we're going to slide the side panel in the groove. Repeat for other panels. The glass are all tempered glass. Edges are beveled. It wouldn't hurt anybody. If you need any replacement parts down the road, if they had an accident or something they needed replacing, feel free to contact us. CS is Charlie Sam at fixuredisplays.com. We may not have them in stock, but we can always order them for you. Once they're properly lined up, we're going to use a screw to fasten in each corner. When fastening this screw, you want to make sure you're very gentle. Don't crack the glass. Now these 2 wires goes into the connector, red to red, black to black. Dimensions of this finished unit. "47 inches wide, 20 inches deep, and 38.5 inches tall. We're going to connect the wiring right here to show you the lid conditions. Certainly you want to give this a thorough cleaning. As you can see, the lighting is pretty strong, pretty good. When opening this assembled lid, you want to make sure you use caution. Don't use high speed, rather do it gently. And it comes to lock and 2 keys. Thank you once again for shopping Fixture Displays.